Hi guys, welcome back to the Savage. What we're doing today, something complicated. Well, hopefully it's not complicated. Uh, we're building a huge, really huge, wood stove to connect with a heat exchanger on the central heating system. We still got the central heating boiler as well, but that's only just to boost up the heat. So you can turn both of them on and then turn the other one back off again when you light the fire. So it'll be a dual system. But we have got a little problem. Well, I'm a bit limited in space here in my workshop. There's the old tractor. And in here, we have got, it's difficult to get it all in, a 3,000 litre heating oil tank. And since we're not going to use the central heating boiler very often, and also probably now to fill this thing up, it'll be like $5,000, £5,000. It's a lot of money, 3,000 litres. So that's just under 1,000 gallons. You know, is that right? Yeah, 1,000 gallons. Yeah. So what we're going to do, because what happened is, when they installed this tank, it came through there. And it is all bricked up, and on the outside the whole wall is rendered, so we would make a gigantic mess making that open again. And we do not need such a big tank. So what we're going to do is we have to chop it accurately here in place. So we'll chop it here, this end. We chop the other end. So the two halves will fit through this door here. Now we can put it in the garage, and then we'll join both the halves back together again, and then we're still left with a 1,300 litre fuel tank. What is more than sufficient for what I need for once in a while to turn them on. So we had to rig up a come along to lift the tank, and then we have got these two frames here. I'll put them under the tank, and then I need to cut the bottom of the tank first, and it has to be on the line because I only want to cut it once, so it's straight. And then we can join the two halves back together again without have to adjust the cut on it. So that is the project of today, is chopping the tank out. And then hopefully tomorrow my other friend will come along. And then if we can get it all prepared later on today, then we weld the two halves back together again tomorrow and get it out of here so that I can use my workshop again. So this is, I'll make another video about this. This is the fire that I'm making. It's upside down for the moment. This will become the heat exchanger for the hot water to connect into the radiator system. It's an experiment, so we'll see how it goes. All right. Carry on lifting the tank. It's got a tiny little bit of fuel left in it, so I need to get it on these two trestles, these two metal things, so I can get underneath it. We'll tilt it so all the fuel will run into one corner. There's a little bit left in it. We'll drill a little hole, drain it out, and then afterwards we'll weld the little hole back up again. And we'll be pressure testing the tank, so there's absolutely no leaks. We will do this properly, because in the end, like, it will hold a lot of fuel, so you do not want to lose it. All right, so that's it. There'll be some more clips, like once I get it up in the air and put the trestles underneath it. Okay, we'll see you back in a minute. So we're going to have to lift it a bit higher up now. But they come along. Well, we'll have a look, see how we get these trestles underneath it now. Well, the bottom of the tank hasn't seen daylight, so there's loads of debris underneath it, but we can... get the second one underneath it, and then it'll be a bit safer. These crates, they can carry 1/4 of a ton each, so strong enough. Okay, alright, they fit. And now drill a little hole and drain the last of the fuel out. At least it's safe now. I can do that without getting underneath it, and then we'll lower the tank on the 2 crates, and we mark it off. We'll cut the bottoms first, then I can put the tank back down again and cut around the sides and the back and the top. Well, that's the plan anyway. We'll see you in a bit. What? Drill a hole at the bottom of the tank and let the last little dribble of fuel out. There's not much in it, just a little bit. The tank is leaning slightly towards the front. It's level for the moment, so as soon as I lift it, it'll come down a bit. That fits just underneath it. Wish me luck. We're gonna have to be quick. There we go. Good shot.
En train de passer le 30e disque.
Oui.
Coupe, Andy, coupe.
Coupe, coupe. Il est parti ou quoi?
Le tournevis c'est parti aussi derrière. Hein.
Ah, mais ça fait.
Ah, je l'ai vu.
Non,
ouais, bah, tu verras. Après. Ah, c'est bien les petites activités du dimanche soir.
Oui.
Joli. Joli week-end.
Là-bas. Ah oui, ici, oui. Allez, derrière.
Allez. Fin de l'aventure.
Oui, fini.
Même le chien il est content.
Aïe, aïe, aïe. Allez. C'est bon
On
pour
coupe.
un jour.
On coupe Andy.
Ouais.
Allez.
What a horrible job. Cutting up the fuel tank. This is the very last bit to cut. And then we got the whole tank out. the two halves, that half and that half, we managed to, there's a little bit of damage, we managed to get it through this door, and then we are welding them two sections back together again. And then we have a smaller fuel tank, and that fuel tank will go outside. And after I finally cleaned everything up, because what a mess, then I'll have a nice bigger workshop. That's it.